After camping in Custard State Park, my wife Lori and I got an early morning start. Our destination was the Needle's Eye Tunnel on Highway 87, one of the many beautiful scenic drives in the Black Hills of South Dakota. The Needles Highway stretches from the junction of Highway 16A in the east to Sylvan Lake in the west. The locals told us the drive was one of the best ways to see the park's stunning scenery, but that the highway itself was full of tight maneuvers, two tunnels, hairpin turns, spiral ridges, and amazing granite rock pinnacles and spires throughout the park. They assured us that the drive was worth it, and that the experience was full of breathtaking scenic views.
It was mid-October, and autumn was in its full glory. The warm yellows and golds of the foliage was truly stunning, especially against the backdrop of bright blue skies. The patterns in the leaves and the trunks of the aspen trees were many and varied. Everywhere we looked, we saw the beautiful signs that nature was preparing itself for a long winter's sleep by giving one last gasp of brilliant beauty.
As we climbed higher up the highway in the beautiful South Dakota hills, we found ourselves stopping at each viewpoint to check out the landscape. The Needles Highway was open to the public upon its completion in 1922. The geological history of the Black Hills is long and complex. The region has history of oceans, uplifts, and volcanoes, dating back over 1 million years of natural erosion and weathering. Nature hand-sculpted the hills over time and created an amazing beauty. The Black Hills region and its dome-like features, massive, resistant granite rocks, cathedral-like spikes, and towering peaks, are truly a must-see sight along the Needles Highway. The surrounding landscape in the Black Hills has so many interesting granite rock formations, and they are always outlined with an abundance of trees. What truly amazed me was the trees seemed to be growing out of the granite rocks at times. The hills appeared to be made up of more rock than soil for the trees to grow. Nature works in strange ways. This rock formation caught my eye. It stood out against the relaxing and peaceful view of the valley below. Bright colors of the trees enhance and accent the surrounding granite peaks, basking in the morning sun. The only thing missing in this scene are some high, fluffy clouds. Maybe next time passing through, they will be there.
When you are in the silence of the forest, the sights and sounds tend to become more focused. Your eyes and ears become attuned to the smaller details that nature has to offer. It can be the birds singing to you, your eye catching a pattern of pine cones, the shape of a rock or a tree, or the combination of everything. Even the fallen trees present shapes and patterns that will catch your eye. Paying attention to the smallest of details can bring the occasional reward. You never know what you may find. Try it the next time that you are out and about in Mother Nature's domain. Discover the elegance of a milkweed's seed pod, the age rings of a tree, or the sparkly brilliance of a rock. It is all a small part of Mother Nature's beauty in miniature. Let your eyes take in nature's surroundings and enjoy the simple elegance of an unusual plant. Exploring in the forests and open fields of the Black Hills in mid-autumn was so beautiful, peaceful, and joyous, something you need to experience for yourself.
Making the final turn in the road, we suddenly saw the tunnel entrance ahead. Finally, the Needle's Eye Tunnel.
Entering the tunnel was definitely a challenge. It is a very narrow passageway and a bit of a tummy tickler. The further we proceeded into the tunnel, the more exciting the adventure became. We should have turned on the headlights, but being in the dark made the drive-through a real thrilling experience. Once through the tunnel, there were so many images that caught our eyes, so we gathered our equipment in a hurry. We each decided to take different paths to search for the Needle's Eye. I decided to stick around the tunnel area to see what I could find. There were towering rock formations everywhere, huge spires, tall pinnacles, formations formed by Mother Nature, formations that had stood here for eons. The formations were intriguing and inviting to explore, enticing and majestic creations of nature, powerful and bold to gaze upon, yet strangely comfortable to be around.
I decided to cross the road and head for high ground to find out what the view was like. Perhaps I would see the Needle's Eye. As I climbed the hillside, my eye came upon these towering cathedral spires. To my mind, they seemed like giant guardians of granite, as if they were protectors of the needle's eye. As I carefully worked my way down the hillside, heading for our vehicle to meet up with Lori, my eyes finally focused on the very thing we were there to photograph. There it was, directly in plain sight before me.